Hey everybody, what's going on? It's been a minute since I made a video kind of catching up on everything, so I thought I would go ahead and do that, and this seemed like a good time because I wanted to address the Duchess situation that we have here. I know that there's a lot of new faces to the game and a lot of new faces on the channel, so I just want to make sure you guys are aware of this because the way that this is presented is a little bit deceptive. So when it says you have a 10 times chance of summoning her, your rates are still the same. So when you pop an Ancient or you pop a Sacred, you're just as likely to pull a Legendary as you were before. Which I should say just as unlikely to pull a Legendary as you were before. If you happen to pull a Legendary, then the role of that champ has a 10 times chance to be Duchess, okay? So just understand that. I know that it's in the notes, so they're not lying about it, but they're definitely presenting it in a way where it just seems like you've got 10 times boosted rates to pull her from your shards. That is not the case. So be aware of that. I'm not telling you not to participate. I'm not telling you not to go through your shards and try to get her or whatever. There is a summon rush going on right now too. So in no way am I telling you not to participate if you want to. Just understand your rates are not boosted. If you pull a Legendary, you then have a higher chance of pulling her, okay? Understand that. Now, let's talk about everything that's going on. I guess the first thing I should address is the unkillable clan boss nerf and share my thoughts on that. To sum my thoughts up on it, I don't care. I know that a lot of people are going to be frustrated about the nerf. I am not. I don't think it's unreasonable to nerf an unkillable team, and we knew it was coming at some point, and you know, we'll figure out other things. That was my impression anyway, was that they would nerf unkillable and we'd figure out something else. And that would be kind of the game we played for a little bit. And it's fun and it's interesting and I like having problems to solve and videos like that to make. So I wasn't too bent up about it either way. Now what I will say is I am really, and I don't get to say this much these last several months, but I'm really proud and impressed of the way that Plarium handled this. The way that they went about nerfing this team, I don't know that they could have done it better, to be honest. What they've done is, after 50 turns, the clan boss is going to start ignoring unkillable and block damage. And what that does, for me, that puts me in a situation where I can still use my unkillable team in 3-key Ultimate Nightmare. And if I can't, I only need to make some slight adjustments to get a little bit more damage. But what they've done is they've left it as a viable comp. It's just as viable as the others now. It's just not so overpowered. It's not so ridiculous. You know, no one will be 1-keying and probably 2-keying. 2-keying might be possible, but no more, you know what I mean? No more of the ridiculous stuff that you're seeing. It's now just another kind of comp that you can use. So if you've got counterattack champs, you build that. If you've got a bunch of speed gear and speed type champs, you build that. If you've got the chance to make an unkillable team, you can now build that, and you'll do a reasonable amount of damage. So I think they did a really good job. Hats off to Plarium on that one. I'm impressed. I didn't know that they had that in them at this point, to be honest. So as far as thoughts go, I think it's fine. You know what I mean? We knew they were going to do it at some point anyway, and I don't think it's that big of a deal. I think everybody that has their unkillable team, if they can't 3-key it, then some adjustments will have to be made, but I like it. It puts it on an even playing field with the other comps, basically. I'm all about that idea. I think that's great. As far as the clan hopping nerf, I'm all for it. It's irked me since it started, the clan hopping thing. It's just gotten out of hand. I've never played a game like this where you could clan hop and do what you're able to do in this game with it. And I actually just recently left a clan, and it used to be so structured and so organized, and you know, we had our group of people, and then it turned into everybody wanted to clan hop. So our clan, you know, we didn't kill Ultimate Nightmare. We stopped killing Ultimate Nightmares regularly. We went from killing Ultimate Nightmare in like 6 hours from the time it reset to not killing it. And, you know, it was never the same group of people in the clan. We were a top 20 clan, and you know, we were well over 250 by the time I finally left, because people were just in and out, and I don't know. I want to be in a clan. I want to get to know my people. I want the same people to be in there. I want us to figure out a routine. I want us to push up in the ranks. That's kind of what I like. So when I'm seeing new faces come in every day and hit way more damage than they should be, because we don't know them, we didn't vet them, we just let them in so that they could take a key or take a chest from one of our members. You know what I mean? It irks me. So I understand if you're clan hopping, get the rewards. I'm not knocking you if you're doing it. Enjoy it while you can, get whatever rewards you can, but also understand that there's other people who are very annoyed by it and affected. Like I said, I did not get some of the rewards I should have gotten, and some of the people in my clan didn't get chests because people are jumping in and taking too much damage away from the other members who've been there since the beginning, right? So it was a little aggravating, and I did end up moving clans for it. To one that doesn't have quite as much of that going on, but I am happy about the clan hop nerf. I think that it needed to be done, and I think it'll ultimately be better. I know that the people that are doing 30 plus chests a day or whatever are gonna hate it, and that's understandable, but I think it needed to be done. So that's my thoughts on the clan hopping nerf. Let's talk about now this. Can you see my mouse? Okay, I had to open this in Paint because that's the only thing that OBS would capture. And that's a better cursor, so you can. All right, so they put these pictures up in Discord to kind of let us know some changes were coming to the artifact interface, and that's great news. It needed to happen because it sucks. So at first glance, this just looks like a couple of different things. Obviously, you can see that you can sort by piece now. So whatever piece it is you're looking for, you can sort by. And then you can sort by the main stat, okay? But there's a lot more to unpack here the more that I've looked at this. So let's look at everything that we can take away from this. Up here, you've got sort, and then you've got try. What I'm assuming try means is that you get to put gear on someone without putting it on them. So you get to kind of play around with build ideas, and then if you like it, you can accept the changes. That would be my assumption as to what try means, because any piece you hover over, you get to see what the effects of that piece would be. So there would be no reason for there to be a button for that. So what I'm hoping is that that button takes you into kind of like the Summoner's War thing that I was talking about a while back, where you can experiment with builds on people without having to pay to put them on, and then if you like the changes that it's going to make overall, you can accept it all at once. Hoping that's what that means. Also, you can see down here when you're sorting, it looks like it's showing you gear that's on people, because you can see what's equipped. So you can have it whether you can have gear that you can have all your gear, or you can have gear that is not equipped, only gear that is not equipped. That is a way that the way that it worked in Summoner's War, which I'll probably be referencing a few times because this is pretty similar. So here you can see we've got boots who are on champs already, but you still get to see them, and you still get to see what they would look like on a champ you're working on, which is really nice. Sometimes you want to move gear around and you forget who's wearing what, so this is a good way to get a good bird's eye view of all your gear. Really, really, really nice. Down here you can see you can sort by your main stat, and then this says substat, which is really cool. So if you're looking for some attack percentage armor with speed in the substats, you can now set that up and see what you have. And again, you can see stuff that is equipped or not equipped. So quite a bit to unpack here. I don't know when this is coming. It looks like it's in fairly early stages. You know, there's no stars on any of this gear. There's 3 stars on this gear. I imagine this is not going to come anytime really, really soon, but at least it's in the works. So maybe they'll surprise us and push it out quicker. But this is going to be great. This is going to be a really good addition to the game. This is something a lot of us have been wanting for a really long time. Now the only thing that needs to happen is to give us a damn free artifact removal day every month. I don't know what the holdup is on that, but it's got to happen. You've got to give us that. At a certain point, you're going to have to break down and give us that. We need 1 day a month to move our stuff around for free. You know, it's just necessary. It's mandatory. You got to give us that. So, again, hats off for working on this system. I think it's going to be great. I'm excited about it, and they're doing some good stuff, man. Like I said, I don't get to say that I'm impressed with them much lately. When I first got here, I said it a lot, and then for several months, they just bad thing after bad thing after bad thing. So I'm proud of them, man. And then we got 1.13 coming. And I know that they said there's gonna be some buffs to some of the less desirable legendaries, and I don't know much else about 1.13. I haven't looked into it much. After how long it takes them to push out the last updates and the bummer that the last updates have been, I'm not investing a lot of energy into getting hyped or learning about what's coming in the updates. Excuse me, but I do have to say, this gives me some optimism. The way that they handled the clan boss unkillable nerf and this artifacts UI that they're putting out, it's not a bad start to 2020. I'll give them that. So we will see what 1.13 brings. We will see what they continue to do, how long they take to do it, and we'll figure it out. So again, don't be too freaked out about the unkillable nerf. We will get it figured out. We will get something put together for you that you can build and still do good damage in clan boss and work towards that top chest if you're not already getting. That's what we all do here. So, but between all the people making content and all the people posting on Reddit, we'll figure something out. So don't sweat it too hard. It'll all get worked out. I am excited to hear what you guys think about all of it, about the nerf, about the clan hop nerf. What do you think about the new sorting system coming out? Any thoughts or emotions tied to 1.13? All that stuff. I would be interested to know what you guys think about it, and if you're excited, if you feel good about what they're doing right now, all that. So for sure, holler at me in the comments, and I think that'll be a fun conversation. So thank you for watching. Shout out to all my patrons. It is very much appreciated. Everybody that subscribes and likes and all that fun stuff. I really do appreciate it. It helps me out a ton. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you guys next time.